Sarabo Halley, who served as the former Minister of Public Service under the APNU AFC government, questioned the initiative's feasibility as well as its transparency, since according to her, it reflects neither of the two.
So if it is that you're saying throughout Guyana, you need everybody to be on board, everybody to have access, opportunity to these scholarships,
right,
then you have to ensure that there's internet available throughout the length and breadth of Guyana.
While the cost of the program is pegged at 32 billion Ghana dollars, Sarabo Halley says that her main concern is not in the numbers being purported by the government, but rather the process.
I don't mean in that way, because the process will determine whether there's corruption.
the process.
Because yes, because
well.
you can, there's a way that you can spend $32 billion in scholarships. If you give everybody in Guyana a scholarship, it could very well come up to $32 billion, and
Right.
you could do it in a manner that that is fair, and everybody has access, and you can spend $32 billion. So
Right.
that is not my concern on the number. My concern is on what process is being put in place to ensure that it's fair, ensure that it's equitable, and ensure that everybody has equal access, equal opportunity, and that there is no space for loopholes for monies to go into somebody's pocket.
She explained that during her tenure at the helm of the Public Service Ministry, governments of allied countries would usually award full scholarships to Guyanese. So while those nations may very well award full scholarships, the question lingers as to how much the government is actually subsidizing. She also questioned the selection process for those scholarships. Hally further questioned the feasibility of the program, positing that a needs assessment of the public service would have to be considered.
Recognize that ExxonMobil was asking, they had a lot of requests at the Ministry of Citizenship for work permits. For qualifications, they said they didn't have in Guyana, so they need to bring persons in. So we saw that and we said, okay, well, these are the areas that we need to ensure that we train people in. So in about 4 and 5 years, the work permit would be reduced and Guyanese would be getting those jobs.
Nightly News questioned the minister about the possibility of incorporating a public-private partnership agreement with regards to the programs, since she said that in some instances, jobs are not readily available for those persons who completed their studies and are ready to return to Ghana and serve their country based on the knowledge and skills acquired.
It's not something that I disagree with, but it has to be worked through to ensure that we're getting value for dollar.
Meanwhile, the government of the day has rolled out the initiative in several parts of the country, inclusive of regions 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9. On Thursday, Minister of Legal Affairs and Attorney General Anil Nandlal visited a number of villages along the east coast of Demerara to roll out the initiative, while Minister within the Ministry of Housing, Susan Rodriguez, met with some residents in Sophia to do the same. On Friday, Public Works Minister Juan Edgel took to Rijnveld in the city with the initiative. Pegged at 32 billion Ghana dollars, the initiative offers 19 postgraduate and 8 diploma programs, 23 master's and bachelor's degree programs, as well as 12 certificate programs from recognized universities from a number of institutions around the world. Wendell Badrie, HGP Nightly News.